You gonna have to put in that work for that though. I know how to play it though.
I don't know how to
But I'm gonna be on the 23 though. I already got the 23. Just got to download 3 days before the tape. Okay. Yeah, you always say you got to put your work in. All that shit, you want to throw it in the air and think that computer gonna catch you? A damn lie. Send your mailbox, D-Ron.
I know, but I was searching, and it's still on the searching shit. I can't get off the screen.
Oh, well, I'm gonna get out of mine and I'll come in yours.
I'm the home team in the goddamn way.
No, the hell you ain't.
Yes, I am.
I'll be ready.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Houston Texans. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, who you got running back though?
Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second and 11. Vic now. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Here's Vick. Flushed out right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They flush to his right. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans.
Palomalo!
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll run on 1st down. It's Campbell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 3rd down, Vick. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On play action, it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Second and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
What are you going to do, D-Run?
We know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak. It's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Vic will look to throw on first down. And he'll get this one complete to Winslow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets. And here's another.
Palomalo again.
Third of this first quarter. Picked off at the 40. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Grab. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Again, it's Johnson. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And again, it's Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Vic goes play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Throwing, Vic. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now Vic on 4th down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And we will not see a run back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Rodgers. Quick completion here to Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. He's got Harrison left side complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers, he finds his man, complete. That's Harrison.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but Oh, so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And Charles, you think about this offense, and it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0. Looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Bryant. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. This time they'll throw it with Vick, escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, here I come.
They just get the play off. Now Vick. He's going to let it go again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will be brought down on what will be the final.
James, you got Pudge's number? You'll call him for me, see when the hell he gonna be on so he can play the game.
Christmas Eve, as we'll send you eastward.
I hit him up in the chat, but he never respond. Got him in Geno lead.
Take it away, Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room?
kicking ass and taking names today.
Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. A very interesting one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles. Start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it.
No, I'm playing D-Ron right now. I'm in the third quarter.
That sense of urgency you talked about.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback. And
they'll need to get this to the 38.
That's fucked up.
Marker is here on 3rd. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He finds his man Johnson. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes.
We got to play Geno lead, but I'm playing what's name now. I'm in the 3rd.
Down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And his
Damn.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 48. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they will move in now, 17-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Damn.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 24, Vic. They will find Winslow on the left side complete.
What, Geno lead?
25, they work this to
All
the
right.
29, a gain of 4.
I ain't know you were 2-7.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll try and run for it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Campbell. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I'm wondering, partner, if they might need to sub him out for a play or two, because after that long run he just had on the previous play, he might not have all of his breath back.
Yeah, and they went right back to that well. Different result. On second down, it's Campbell. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10.
Hey, T. Did you check that out for me?
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
Yeah, is he gonna let me get a team that's open?
Ready to start their next drive. And last time able
Oh, okay.
That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it.
Nah.
But they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Man, he just pray you throw it down the middle so he can knock it out the park. Riviera is not that good, man.
Finding Green complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, this is Jackson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Simpson. I'm guessing you'd say
Gene.
kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Rodgers now on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
On first down, it's Simpson, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Down right around the 25. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now Rodgers. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers.
What about Big?
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create
Hey, Gene Pudgett got out your lead, man. He got out your lead.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harrison. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made.
He said he 2 and 7. That's why he ain't playing. He got out.
Could officially salt this one away. Rodgers looking to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to
A little bit.
and stay ahead of the chains. I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. First down, Vic. He finds his man, complete. It's Craig. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The throw on second down from Vic, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. To throw, Vic. And this is going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Seems like that lead boy, he jumping his ass in this one.
On 4th down, they're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing here. Complete. It's Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. On play action. Now Rodgers. Rolling to his right. Going for it all.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got Green. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Shot for Michael Vick. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Good game, D-Ron.
21. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game.
Hell nah, Pudgy got out the league. Hell nah, what the fuck I'm gonna be scared of Pudgy for? I mean, youngster.
Good game. Good game, Biggs.
Good game, man. I told you, them boys, something serious ain't to put D-Ron.
Fuck no. All you doing is running that goddamn same fucking little defense. Running that goddamn safety every motherfucker way.
Hey.
I seen that. But I figured out something to do about that, but it was a little too late.
So for Houston, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0.
And they'll have another road date next week with the
the motherfucker kept wouldn't let me pick my defense, man. I need to start calling timeout. Picking defenses for me. That was pissing me the fuck off.
As they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
Arrow.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Hello?